Okay, so there's this thing with reality TV shows, especially the music-centered ones, and the fact that not necessarily a lot of people. I don't know that we have a lot of people who have won those shows who have really, done much with it. What would you say is the reason for that? Is it just a Niger thing, or?
It's a two-way thing. One is the organizers, and the other one is the talent in the show. Okay. The idea necessarily is not to win. And the idea is to gather enough publicity to run with.
Okay, which is why you say so on The Voice, to say it's not about just here. It's not about just
the world outside there is very unforgiving.
Mm.
It's very unforgiving. You're as good in the industry right now. You're as good as your next song. You're as relevant rather as your next song. And if you have been on TV for weeks, week in, week out for 7 weeks, you cannot be recognizable.
Yes, so that's
don't just sit down for people to be doing things for you, waiting. This person said this person. Start from where you are. Okay. If I sat down and say, okay, my West African did not work out, and I'll just sit down. It's your talent.
Yes.
You must bring something to the table.
Yes.
You must, and it's even easier now. There's Facebook Live, there's Instagram Live. You already have your fan base. Start something. Start doing things. Write 2 lines, 3 lines. Start something. Go somewhere. When you in this kind of shows, you must not always start with getting paid at first. Do it until you become relevant, and then the money will come.
Okay.
So that is basically it. And what Talent Hunt Show does is it takes you up there, and doesn't tell you how you stay there and how you maneuver your way around. So it is up to because it would have been better. Nobody knew you.
And then
and all that. So what my advice is that take the publicity that you have and run with it.
Did you ever think you were going to go from? Well, of course, when you were growing up, you had dreams. Did you ever think that you were going to go from winning a talent contest to actually being a judge on one that's even bigger?
I never thought of that. I just wanted to do my music quietly and gather enough knowledge. The application of knowledge is money itself. A lot of people don't know that. If I sit down here and say, okay, my voice is good and I don't know any, that's all I have. What if there are lean days where your voice is, what do you do? There are days where sometimes I prefer, like, after a while now, I begin just to be writing songs. I don't want to be singing. Sometimes I just sit down. And there are different ways to look at it. There are different ways to make money. You can just say, okay, for the next 2 years, I'm going to be writing great songs for people.
And you don't necessarily need to be on stage singing. Okay, I mean, that's a very different perspective, because a lot of people I want to be out there, I want to be in their faces, and of course my pocket, the dollars and all of that. Okay, which even brings me to my point, because I've also noticed that you don't release songs at the same velocity that a lot of people might
want me to.
Yes, or a lot of other people in the industry might. So what's informed that?
It's basically that there's always timing to everything. You need to understand the times. And the economic principle that says until something is relatively scarce, it will probably not have value. It will not have value when something is scarce. I would give a common illustration. You see, like if you travel now, when you're young, if you're in boarding school, when you come back, the first day you not wash your plate. The second day daughter, I don't do anything. I was cool. The third day, when you eat, you're carrying your plate to the kitchen.
Yes, by the
back
next
to
week,
business.
my friend,
everything you're sweeping outside.
Yes.
You see, but if it's readily available for people to consume, and another thing, we need to pity the consumers.
Well,
can't just stuff them with too many things, and so it's timing. It's timing. Everything has timing. I will tell you that the album that I released last 2 years. I sang it at my wedding 7 years ago.
Yes. Sang it at my wedding too.
You see?
Yes.
It's been there like there. So you just have to find the perfect timing when something ought to be done.
Because it looks like it's one song per year you are doing. I checked
try,
it, Wikipedia this morning. 2014, 2015, 20... In fact, it was 2011 he had an album last, I think.
Yes, I'm not in a hurry, but I'm still here.
We are waiting.
I'm still here.
2014, 2015, you guys, 2016, 2017, medicine. So no other song this year. That's what's going on.
I'm thinking of something this year before I release the album. The album will be out this year, titled Love and Consequences.
Oh yeah.
Love and Consequences.
I've been seeing the hashtag.
And basically because every choice concerning love has consequences. Not necessarily good.
Good and bad.
Yes, so it's Love and Consequences. And I'm planning my show to, it's called All the Things I Didn't Say.
It's a show. What kind of show is it?
It's a live show of me, 3 hours of me, and all that. So there are a lot of...
A concert, so to speak.
There are a lot of me.
You heard it here first, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, great. So another critical question I have is has to do with the music mainstream versus gospel. Because I know you're a Christian through and through, unashamed, you love Jesus. But I mean, naturally, for a lot of people, it would seem that that's the first natural thing to do. You just, gravitate towards that genre of music. But I mean, you've stuck your gun and you're respected for it, and you're doing just fine. So how did that play out? I imagine a lot of people that thought, are you not supposed to be singing gospel? Do you know where you're coming from?
I don't think so. I don't think there's a genre of music called gospel music. That's basically it. Okay. If you preach love, they're talking. I don't think it's the way we have made it to look. It's the way we have just classified it like, there must be Jesus involved. They must find somewhere and put Jesus. But the truth is, you don't want to go to a dinner with your husband and romantic dinner, candlelight, and they're playing Domoen.
Meaning that music basically has applications. Yes,
that's the application at different places where you put them, and basically you need to find. I don't think God makes mistakes. This is the kind of songs that I feel deep within me to write. So I don't think God makes mistakes. The day that God says, okay, when God tweaks it on his own, I say, okay, I want you to say something different. I would say something different.
Great, beautiful, sounds great. I love that. So there's another question I want to ask, but I think I'll ask it when she comes in.
Yep.
I'll ask it when she comes. But on the final note on your beat, I would like you to give a word of encouragement to a lot of young people. I see a lot of young people in the music industry, outside of it, who look up to you. And those things, I'm very observant. So when I see those things, I just go back and think that, okay, this guy is encouraging them, not just in terms of, he has blown. Which probably you don't even see yourself as that.
I'll soon be famous.
Well, I mean, a lot of people look up to you in different areas of life, spheres of life. And I would like you to give a word of encouragement on a general note, and then to the people that are working on their music, people that were you. Right now, they are you, what you were back then, who you were back then, trying to find their voice, trying to find a way around, becoming that musician, that they believe in their hearts that they could be, even in the Nigerian music scene.
You must first of all know your craft. You must know it to a certain level, so you know what works and what doesn't work. High pitch might not work for me. It might work for you. Writing lyrics might not work for you. So it might work for me, and you must know you for yourself. What works for you? What makes you comfortable? Because the first person to please in this world, as in the craft, is yourself. Because there's no how you want to eat rice, and when so you add you in the question of things.
Good, you know that
is not working. In the question of things, you must tell yourself that you're important. You're the one that balances the question. So, and I tell a lot of people that you want to do this music. I will ask you plainly, are you sure? Are you sure you want to go the whole 9 years?
It's a very thoughtful process. Not just
you don't just wake up because everybody's making music and you want to make music.
Absolutely.
Can you stand the test of what this thing comes? Because everybody you see out there, they are dues to be paid behind stage. Are you able to give yourself 3 hours of 3 hours of rehearsals every day just to improve yourself? And the thing I tell people that your rehearsals always shows in your performance. If you see somebody that's rehearsed well, you will know when they perform. You see people that are doing guesswork, you will know. Because as much as you have rehearsed, it comes out naturally on stage.
Yes.
Not to say that there might not be hiccups, but then if you give it enough, I don't think God is unfair. Like when you've done so much for a thing, it will show. The world will give way to someone that knows where they are going to. Because if I tell you right now, I live in Lekki and there's a big tree near my house. Anytime you get to Lekki and you see one big tree, in your mind you say, Timi's house is around here. But that might not be my house. But if you know where you're going to, the world will give way for you.
Fantastic. I absolutely love that. Okay, so there's a question I always ask my interviewees. We know what you've succeeded at. I mean, it's obvious. What have you feel that everybody goes through a journey? Everybody works, trying to work at something, trying at something, putting their hands to something and seeing, trying to see the one that works. What can we say? Can you say?
The only thing I think I've failed is trying to work in an office.
Okay, I know, right?
It did not work. It did not work.
Are you serious? How long did you tell us a short story about that?
In church, someone that gave me a job. Yeah. I was asking like, I need money, I need to do this, I need someone that gave me a job. And the first day I went there, I sat down.
There was this.
It was struggle for me. I was saying,
doing what?
Print out this, just to be printing out papers, and they would print out something to give me to go and give somebody.
Yeah, you love to start from there.
They send me mail, I'll print it out from my mail, and
What the heck is
This
this?
is not me. There's no chance. I said when there was nothing to do, I would be like this.
And you'll be humming to yourself or something.
No, this is not me. And I went to me do my Auntie Vex. So I'm sorry, this thing cannot work for me.
I mean, even that itself takes courage because it's expected that you go, you finish school now, you go find a job.
It didn't just work for me. And she said, she just told me, like, Timi, I understand. I've been looking at you. Like, this thing is not you. I said, it's not me. I can't. And I have one regret. I wish I tried to learn how to play an instrument at the beginning. Somebody wanted to teach me, like, 15 years ago. I was just everywhere.
I know, right?
And
yes. Someone said that to me as well, that that time will never come. If you think you're looking for when you have time, it will just never come. I know, right? Thank you so much. Please, let's dab. When she comes, she will dab too.
My dab is like hunger.
Oh my God.